Hi, guten Morgen, good day, good night, good evening, wherever you are. Hello, YouTube, first of all. If you're not able to activate my subtitles, I just will speak English right away so that more people than just German speaking people are able to listen to my content. I think you should be able technically to to fix this because it just occurred a short while ago and before everything was fine. Maybe somebody is afraid of what I what I can reveal next just by talking about my experiences and talking about the truth. And when anybody is afraid of the truth, they should consider their lives. Maybe they should think twice about how they live when they are afraid of the truth. Yes, I have to not struggle through the English language, but kind of. I'm learning and I'm approving, and I will give it a shot. For my 20 something clicks, it will be all right, I guess. So first of all, I want to speak about some kind of epiphany I had the few days and weeks, and it's nothing dramatic and extraordinary. In contrary, I think it's something very basic, something that every person should be able to look at it that way and to live that way. But I think the opposite is the case. People always live to please other people, and they disguise themselves. They adapt to other people's opinions, to other people's values, to other people's judgment. And I just realized that you have the absolute freedom when you just allow yourself to be you. And to do that, you have to find out who you are. And if you always run from yourself and try to please other people, and if you always try to wait for the approval of some other people, if you seek for validation and for acceptance to do what you want to do, this is not the right way. I guess the right way is you have to allow it yourself, and you have to allow it no matter what anybody else would think about it, no matter what anybody else could judge you for. And you have to love yourself unconditionally, with all the good parts and the not so strong parts that have still to be developed. But you have to accept them, to move on. You have to accept them. You have to accept your faults, also your failures and your weak sides. You have to accept them, and as crazy as it sounds, you have to love them, I guess. I guess we have to love our weak sides also. When you have kids, for example, you don't love them just, I hope so, you don't love them just when they are happy and they are doing good. You love them also when they are sick and when they are sad, I hope so. And maybe you give them even more care and more love in the moments when they are sad and when something is wrong. And the same thing you should do with yourself. You should love yourself in moments when you are not doing good and when you are sad, when you are weak, when you are broken, when you are hurt. You should accept and love yourself also in, or maybe especially when you are hurt, because then you need it the most. You need the most as an adult, of course. Kids cannot choose this, and they don't have the conscience to do so. It just has to develop still. But as an adult, you should have the conscience to give yourself the credit for what you do and to give yourself the care, and not to wait from something from the outside to approve you, to rescue you, to heal you. Of course, it's a very good feeling when you are not alone, when you have someone that helps you heal and that helps you move on and that gives you a helping hand. But it should be a very honest helping hand and not a um, manipulative thing that people want to drag you back into their life just so that they are not alone, or that you can support them. You can go on supporting them and supporting their lives and their needs in front of your own needs. I guess this is not right. You have to look after your needs first, and in a healthy way, not in an egotistical way. In a healthy way, you have to heal yourself before you can be in commitment, I guess. You have to know yourself and to heal yourself to be in commitment before you get into commitment. Because otherwise you would be too needy and too weak and too addicted. Addicted is not the right word, I know. To let me think how it you would be too abhängig. I don't know. You know what I mean, maybe. You would rely too much on the other person if you don't know yourself yet, and if you didn't heal yourself yet. And the epiphany I got is that you can be your freaking truly self, and nobody, if you don't hurt anybody else, of course. But if you don't hurt anybody else by just being you, you can just be your freaking truly you and freak out and try yourself out. And you can do that also in my age, because it's never too late. When you didn't enough in your youth or your young adult years, you can do this. You can do this all the time. And don't be afraid what other people think, because other people, when they judge you, maybe the core of them judging you is that they are afraid of being themselves. And when you express yourself, and when you break free from false beliefs and false judgments that had been made over you in younger years, when you break free from that, maybe other people are reminded, hurtfully reminded, that it's what they maybe wish to do also, and don't have the courage to. But you cannot cure other people's lives or other people's souls. They have to do it themselves. You can assist maybe, but they have to be the motor, the motivation, the motor, the drive of their own development. And you cannot do this for them. And so I want to encourage you to try something that you always thought, oh no, I can't do that. What would my neighbors think, and what would my family think, and what would my, I don't know, think, and wherever you are and whatever that includes maybe. They think things about you anyways. Even if you just sit in your room and don't talk to anybody, they always have something to say about you. And you shouldn't give a about it, you know? And this is the epiphany, to break free, and not in a aggressive way, just in a happy way, in a free way, in a excited way, just to be you. And who are other people to judge over you being you? Who are they? What are they doing with their own life when they sit around judging others? I don't know. Just be you. Just try out. And maybe it helps in your mind when you gently but strongly set boundaries. When you tell yourself, even so-called, how do you say, I have to improve my vocabulary, or revive. Revive, maybe. It's in the back of my head, but I cannot find the words. Even when you, in the eyes of other people, even when you would be perfect, because perfect doesn't exist, nobody is perfect, and we cannot be perfect, and we are not supposed to be perfect. Even then, there would be people talking and finding something wrong about it, about them, that they are too perfect, too adapted, too, keine Ahnung, less adventurous and less courageous. So never mind. Don't give any F. You have to think it, or to see it that way, because it's your life, and you are the actor, the main actor in your life. You are the main character in your life, and you are responsible for your happiness and for your freedom and for your peace. Yeah, that is what I wanted to say. And I will pull one card from the Akasha Records for you today. Come on. Also, maybe I just pull one. Let's look. Ah, no. Das passt ja super. Guck mal. L'ouverture du cœur. Oh, wie schön. Die Herzöffnung. Okay, I will read it for you. 50. L'ouverture du cœur. Laurence Campion. Ici, il est nécessaire de ne pas garder pour soi ses ressentis, ses émotions, associées à la lame du réseau. Cette carte indique que vous protégez trop de l'autre, vous êtes en retrait. Exprimez vos humeurs, vos envies, vos besoins. Exprimez vos humeurs, vos envies, vos besoins vous permettraient, contrairement à ce que vous pensez, d'être davantage dans le partage. Ouvrir son cœur, c'est se faire confiance, ne pas avoir peur de se dévoiler. La rose campion symbolise l'amour. Elle porte le message suivant: Tu mérites mon amour. Also, sein Herz zu öffnen bedeutet nicht, sich auszuliefern und sich quasi, in dem Fall jetzt, ist es so gemeint auf dieser Karte, nicht, dass man sich verletzlich, klar macht man sich verletzlich, aber du sollst nicht so denken, dass du dann automatisch auch verletzt wirst, wenn du dich öffnest. Gib der Liebe eine Chance. Gib der Liebe eine Chance, in dein Herz zu treten oder zu fließen. Und dazu musst du aber aufmachen, wenn du daran gewöhnt bist, dass du dich immer geschützt hältst und deine Fenster immer zu hast zu deinem Herzen, dann kann die Liebe nicht reinfließen. Schön, ne? Sehr schöne Karte. Dann wünsche ich euch einen schönen Tag.